Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channeled segment with Arcturian, Daniel, and friends. Before I go get Daniel, just wanted to remind everybody I do have the in-person workshop coming up with Journey to Jupiter in December in Jupiter, Florida. That information is down below. If you can't make it in person, but you would still like to attend, we now have a Zoom option, a virtual option to join in the class. So if you would like to check that out, that also is going to be down below. All right, you guys, let's go get Daniel. Let's find out what he has to say for the collective today. There's been a lot of energy. Everybody's been playing in it. Yes, we've all been playing in it. We had such a beautiful journey the other day going into the inner earth, playing with crystal energies, looking at time and space, dimensions, realities, playing in those realities even. And we invite all of you to join us in this idea that there is so much more to this world, so much more to use, so much more to everything. Maybe we'll call them the rings of reality, right? We enjoy that. And as we bring everyone into this space, as we talk to each and every one of you, as we are joining energy, light, experiencing all the experiences, all the flavors of life, bringing it into play. We have the little dogs. They are running around the room. So if you hear the noises, just allow for that to add to the fun of the video, yeah? So as we are moving with you all in this energy of all the different realities, all the different time sets, time lines, everything is being created. Many have asked about free will, and if things are destiny, if things are lined up, if we've already planned this life, if we put this in our path, how does free will work? What a fun thing to think about, right? There's so many layers to that question. And as we put this into perspective, we want you to think about, you have choices, you get to make your choices, you get to play in the field of that. But as you are making choices in your physical realm and reality, what also is happening is you are making choices in these other realms. You're lining things up for yourself. You are designing things for your life. You're putting things in your path so that you can make it to the next thing and the next thing. And as you keep orchestrating and lining things up in your path, you are making those choices. Then you get into the other realms, you get into the other realities, you get into your conscious reality of this moment right now. And one of those things pops into your path and you get to make yet another choice. Are you going to look at that? Are you going to follow that? Are you going to move on and ignore that? That is where intuition comes into play. Yes, that is where you follow your gut, you follow your intuition, you follow your guidance, because there is a part of you, an aspect of you that is in another realm that is seeing the future, that has been there and been back and is trying to line you up with the best and highest outcome for you, with the most successful and most joyful future for you. And if you are willing to listen to that guidance, to that part of you that is working on the other side of the fence to line things up for the conscious version of you in this experience, you will start to notice your life taking a different path, taking a different way. When you start to trust those nudges, those intuitions, those gut feelings. When things line up in your path, you know, ooh, this feels good, I'm excited about this, or I get a really bad gut feeling about that, right? And so when those things are lining up in your path, they are designed to help you. So let's say you get something in your path, and your path, it says, in your gut says, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. That doesn't mean you didn't line it up in your path. Maybe you put it in your path so that you could shift the energy of the physical incarnation of you to know you are worthy of a better path. So maybe you look at that and you say, oh, I don't like this feeling, but it is the familiar thing. This is the thing I know, and you take that path. Well, then you're going to design something again and put it in your path and give yourself another opportunity to make a different choice. And that's going to continue to happen. So as you start making the choices that feed your soul in the joy and in the excitement and the enlightenment of it, you'll start to notice the shift. And then you'll start to notice that things are put in your path that are bringing more joy and more enlightenment. And so your world is designed in a special way for you. One size does not fit all. We're not saying everyone is having exactly the same experiences. You are designing your life in the way that is working for you, in a way that your counsel, your higher self, everything is being put in alignment for you. The lessons you came to learn, the things you came to grow from, the things you came to heal, the things that you came to work through. Everything here is by design. Free will. You get to decide which way you're going to take that. As you evolve and as you keep growing in this evolution of discovering who you are, you're going to start connecting with that divine part of you that is putting together the design. And as you keep connecting with the part of you that puts together the design, you're going to start to notice that, oh, I need to make different choices, or I need to get more information, or I need whatever. And you're going to start to work in unison with this part of you that is designing, that co-creation part of designing your perfect, beautiful life. And so as you connect with these other aspects of self, as you connect with these other realms and realities that have the echo of you in them, and those parts of you that are going forward and looking at what is the best pathway and how do I design it so that the conscious version will pick that signal up and follow. And that is one of those little games that we play, right? Following the intuition, following the nudges, following those feelings. And so as you learn to do that, as you keep growing in that, you will find that the beauty of this free will and of this world and of this earth and of the design that you have created for yourself is all happening simultaneously in this beautiful way, in this beautiful harmony, to create for you an experience. And we hope for you that it is a beautiful experience, that you are enjoying yourself, that you are bringing forward the best version of your life that you can, as you connect and you start trusting and following the feelings. And as you keep moving through those loops and rings, as you will, of the different dimensions, the different versions, the different levels of knowing, as you keep putting yourself in a broader, bigger spectrum of knowing, you will find this process becomes a little easier and a little easier and a little easier. And hopefully you'll start to understand the free will of choosing to follow this design or choosing to try something different. And either way, you have an experience, and either way, you are creating something. And even if you decide not to choose this way and you go that way, it doesn't mean that that's a negative experience. You might still have a very joyful experience. You cannot do it wrong. That is one of the messages we like to get across. You cannot do it wrong. You get to make choices. Those choices lead to outcomes and experiences, and you learn and grow from each and every choice. And so as you keep evolving and growing and learning, you're going to learn the pattern that works for you, the method and the rhythm that works for you. When you feel this way, you know to go that way. When you feel this way, you know to go that way. And so you're going to get it all figured out, and many of you already have. As you keep moving through these beautiful cycles of life, when you see the patterns, when you see the reoccurrences, that is the signal to you to step back and look at it and maybe see if there's an opportunity to make a different choice. The cycles, the rings of time, the rings of dimensions, the rings of existence. And as you are enjoying yourself in this beautiful moment, as you are really acknowledging your truth, who you are, and being very very attentive to this process right now that you are in, as you are focusing, bringing your attention into a clear space, a space of knowing. As you keep going forward, as you look at the things that are ahead of you that you know to be true, to be wonderful, to be grand. Keep seeing your world as amazing and awesome and supporting you. It is supporting you in everything that you do. You live in a universe that loves you. You live on a world that loves you. You live in a system that loves you. You are thriving. You are thriving. You are doing so well. You are doing the best version of yourself, and you are thriving in that version, and you are happy, and you are laughing, and you are joyful, and you are creating, and you are excited about your life. That is the world you live in. Find that vibration, that creation, move it within yourself. Move that vibration and attraction to be the energetic match to all the beautiful things that you have ever desired. The relationships, the love, the kindness, the beauty, the being, what are the words we want? In love with your life. How powerful. Find all the good things about your day today. Be in the flow of the creation of your life. Be in unison with that part of you that is putting the little pearls, the little breadcrumbs in front of you. Be aware of the breadcrumbs, follow them, trust them. When you feel it's right, it's right. When you feel it's wrong, trust it. What is that saying? If it's not a yes, it's a no. So find your way to all the wonderful things. Know that you are worthy, know that you are grand, know that you are this magnificent creative being. And you are in a world that is waiting for you to create. It wants you to create. It wants you to thrive. It wants you to do well. That is the world you live in. How magnificent is that? And at this time, we will scan the audience. We'll look to see what it is we find in the audience today. First off, we thank you all for being here. Thank you. Someone that has a name that starts with H, many people maybe. We see the H very clearly. The full name we do not see. So we think it is more important to, and it doesn't matter where the letter H falls in your name. Okay, that's important to know. You have activations waiting for you. Somebody's forgetting to invite the activations in. Invite the activations in. This is the image that they are giving us. We see a racetrack, yes, where the cars go round and around and around, but the cars have to pull off into the pit, and the crew comes out and they change the tires and they fuel the car back up, and then it can go rounds and rounds and rounds again. Well, it's like the car forgets to pull off of the track. And so if you feel like you're going round and round and you're not getting refueled and new tires, you need to pull off the track. You need to invite the changes to happen. You need to ask your councils, your helpers, your benevolent beings known and unknown to you, in the highest vibration. Please come in and help me know which direction to go, the clarity. Give me the new tires, gas me up. So it's time. You've got downloads, you got activations waiting for you. And so it's time to pull off the track and ask for the revisions to happen. Very wonderful. We like that analogy of pulling off the track. You're going full speed ahead and then you forget to pull off the track. Eventually you're going to blow a tire, right? Or run out of fuel. And so we want you to pull off the track. We want you to take that breath while refueling and resetting. So beautiful. That energy just shifted very quickly, very nicely. Thank you. As we continue to look, the name Amy is coming up very strong. Amy, you've got energy in your hands, they say. You've got energy in your hands. And when you are feeling the heaviness, when you are feeling the depression, place hands on you. Call in those beautiful benevolent beings. Call in the access to the energy that's healing the densities. Call it in now. We're calling it in with you. Bring yourself back up to a beautiful place. Bring yourself into a beautiful energy. You are amazing and beautiful. You have so much to offer this world. This world is so lucky to have you. Just remember that. You have beautiful energy that moves through the hands. If you have not already activated that through a modality of some sort, maybe that is the direction you would like to go. We would like to see you use this energy for beautiful things. You can use it in your garden. You can use it with your friends. You can use it for yourself. You can use it on your pets. You can use it on your family. You have beautiful healing energy within your hands. Thank you. We want to look at all of you who are dealing with somebody that is not acting in integrity, somebody who is not being kind, somebody who is not coming from a place of love, somebody who is demonstrating a behavior that feels hurtful. We call in the justice, we call in the balance, we call in the mirroring. What is it that you were meant to learn from that? What is it that you were meant to take away from that so that it can be resolved and the energy of that can be depleted and resolved and transmuted. Send love, light, healing in all directions for all those who are in pain, the one who is not in integrity and the one who is being infected, interesting word, affected by it. We call in the removal of the frequencies of harm and pain and suffering. May the cords be cut. May healing, love, and light go in all directions. May all the lessons, love, and light be taken from the experience. Everyone is learning and growing through this experience, but may it be resolved now. Reflection time. Look at what you learned from it. Look at how you're growing from it. Look at your responses to it. What is it that you are learning in this moment? What does their actions actually mean? When you get past the drama of it, what does it actually mean? What is it that they need? What is it that you need? And we're going to give you a hint. The answer is always love. Give them love. They're hurting, they're in pain, they're confused, they're frustrated, they're feeling lack, they're feeling unlovable. And if any of that is a mirror for you, just bring in that love, bring in all the beautiful love around you. You are loved, you are supported, we are here. We love you. We love you, and we want to send you that love. You are supported, you are loved, you are living in a world that wants you to thrive and be beautiful and create and do all the things. You are magic. And this is a quote that was going around for us. You are magic incarnated into a physical reality to have an experience. So be the magic. Create. Expand. Be love. Respond in love. Come from love. Look into your heart. Are you being loving? If you are not, if you are being in judgment, if you are being wounded, if you are being in the form of a victim, if you are in any of these things, it's time to reflect. It's not right, wrong, or indifferent. but the vibration is not a match for the desired outcome. So it's time to look, it's time to embrace. It's time to feel the love around you, feel it in you. Time to forgive, time to let go. All of the things that were in your life were there for a reason. Find the reason, forgive it, release it, let it go, move forward. If you can't let it go, keep going deeper, go deeper. What is the reason? Where is this coming from? How does it make you feel? What does it mean to you? Keep digging, keep moving. You're doing a wonderful job. You are warriors in a most interesting experience. Move forward with glee and joy in your hearts. Create, create, create from that space. With that, dear ones, we are going to leave you with that message. We thank you so much for being a part of our journey, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of yours as we give you back Tracie. We thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to the next one. All right, you guys, thank you. Don't forget to click like, and all the information for the workshops, virtual or in person, down below, and please go check that out. Love you guys. We only have a couple spots left for in person, but of course virtual, we can fit a lot more people in that way. So if it works out for you to join us, that would be amazing. Jupiter, December. I'm sure you'll hear more about it as more videos come out, but there are a couple spots left for the in-person. If you are interested, it would probably be a good time to consider if you want to go or not. All right. Love you guys. Until the next video. Bye-bye.